Hello, Facebook. It is Katie Dunn again from alwaysabridesmaid.com. And we are here again, all fancified. Let's see if I can get the lighting better. To talk about the 9 should-dos of every bridesmaid. If you joined me on Monday for that Facebook Live, you know the 9 must-dos of every bridesmaid. If you did not see that video, you could always go back after you watch this one and learn those 9 must-dos. And of course, on Friday, we're talking about the 9 don't have to do's of every bridesmaid. There's no sunshine today, so it's kind of just me in the office, and it's like, the lighting is always terrible in here. So I'm trying to make it pretty because I got all fancy for you. This is a bridesmaid's dress. Again, I didn't zip it all the way because I couldn't. My hand doesn't reach that way, so no wardrobe malfunctions. This is a dress that I wore for my friend Danielle's wedding. Best part, besides this amazing color, it's got pockets, which I just put my hands in, but obviously you can't see that because you stop right here. Anyway, a bridesmaid loves a pocket because, like when you wear bright lipstick like this or something, you gotta always remember to reapply. And it's good to have a lipstick in your pocket of your fancy bridesmaid's dress. So, why are we doing these lives? Because I wrote a book. It is called Always a Bridesmaid, 20 Rules Every Bridesmaid Should Follow. And I wanted to talk about the must-dos, the should-dos, and the don't-have-to-dos of every bridesmaid before this book comes out, so you can know that I know what I'm talking about a little bit, and you get excited for this book. It is half memoir, because I was a bridesmaid for an entire decade in my 20s, and it is also half educational, advice-filled. It's got 20 rules every bridesmaid should follow. So, based on things that have happened to me in my bridesmaid's journey, I wrote 20 rules for you that you may not know about, you may not think about until you read this book. So, pre-orders should start by Friday. I'm supposed to get the final copy in the mail. This is the proof that I did all my editing in. But I should have it in the mail, I'm hoping tomorrow. I went to the mailbox today and it wasn't there, and I was sad. So maybe tomorrow. And then on Friday, you can see the final version, and then you can start your pre-orders on Amazon. Whoop, whoop. Alright, so today we are talking about the 9 should-dos of every bridesmaid. Maybe these things you haven't thought of, maybe things you say, duh, obviously I know that already. And maybe there's some things where you're like, well, what about blah, blah, blah. So if you think I forgot anything, definitely leave a comment and we'll discuss. If you have any questions about where you are on your bridesmaid's journey, then you could leave questions there too, and maybe in a future live, I will answer them. Because I'm here to help. I want to give advice. And I want you to be the best bridesmaid that you can be. So, here we go. The 9 should-dos of every bridesmaid. Number 1, you should contribute time, money, and or ideas. So, if you are a bridesmaid, you signed this unwritten contract that you were there to help. You're there to help the bride, obviously, but you're also there to help fellow bridesmaids. So if you're communicating through email or like a Facebook group, which is common with bridesmaids in 2018, then you gotta be there emotionally for others. So if you feel like you don't have time to do anything, then maybe contribute money. If you don't have the money to do anything, then contribute the ideas. However, as a bridesmaid, you know that you signed up to give your time and money, so be ready for that as well. But if you were in this Facebook group and people are asking for opinions or like venue ideas for the bridal shower and stuff like that, then you should be there. You should give your ideas. It takes 2 seconds of your time, or maybe 5 minutes of your time if you gotta do like a little Google search first. But obviously contribute to the group, because Team Bride, you are on Team Bride, and the other girls are your teammates. Alright. Number 2, should do. You should get a bridal shower gift. So sometimes bridesmaids, obviously you're contributing a lot of money to the bridal shower. Sometimes people think that that is their gift, but it's actually not. So if you want to go to their registry and pick out a gift, then you should do that. Obviously, if you don't have the means to do it, you can write a lovely note, a beautiful poem to your bride, and giving the shower is a big gesture. So it can be your gift, but you should get a gift otherwise. Number 3, you should keep smiling. So one of the must-dos, if you were here on Monday, you know you must look presentable at all times. So this kind of goes along with that. You should keep smiling. Planning all these things can be frustrating, so you may not want to smile, but you are going to be in a bunch of pictures, and you're going to be working with these other ladies a lot, so just put on a happy face, and even if you have to fake it, you should be nice to others. And keep smiling because of all the pictures you're going to be in. Number 4, you should do more than just show up. So, here's the plug. In my new book, Always Bridesmaid, 20 Rules Every Bridesmaid Should Follow, there's a little chapter called, Can I Just Show Up? Or Can You Just Show Up? Because I'm talking to you. The first line of this chapter is, the short answer here is no. I also wrote, the long answer here should be no, too, because you know what you signed up for. But let's talk about it. And then we talk about it in the chapter of my book. I'm very excited that I wrote a book, if you couldn't tell. So, you should do more than just show up. Again, with the contributing time, money, and ideas, you should do more than just be there. You should do more than just say yes to the other bridesmaids. I know sometimes there's like the one planner in the group, and she might be crazy. She's on the logistics. She's got everything done, which is awesome, because maybe you could just sit back and be like, all right, she's got it. But you should be contributing to the group. Again, Team Bride. All right, number 5, when you are at the wedding, you should be first on the dance floor. So if the dance floor is empty but the jams are pumping, as a bridesmaid, your job, one of your jobs, is to get people up and going, to get that party started. So grab the bride's grandpa or grandma, bring them on the dance floor, do a little jig, and then have other people come and join you. Because the reception of a wedding is no fun when no one's dancing, and that's why the bride and groom have rented a DJ, because they want everyone to have a good time. So you be the catalyst to that good time. Number 6 is you should vent, but not to the bride. As I've said numerous times, planning all these things on top of your home life and if you're like going to school or you have kids or whatever, it's a lot. So you've got your life, and plus you have to plan showers, bridal showers, bachelorette parties, all this stuff. So it can be frustrating, especially working with other people. Some people are not agreeing. You want to pull your hair out. So you should vent, but not to the bride, because she is also planning a big party with hundreds of people. So she's got her home life, and she's got the stress of planning a wedding. And I don't know if you've ever created a seating chart for hundreds of people, but it's very stressful. So you don't want to burden her with your drama or stress. So vent to your boyfriend, to your best friends, to the other bridesmaids maybe, but do not burden the bride. Number 8, bridesmaid should do is a should not. Ooh. You should not judge. At least not out loud. So some people make choices that you may not agree with. This could be the bride, this could be the other bridesmaids, this could be the stripper at the bachelorette party. Sometimes you may not agree with their choices, but keep that in your brain. Again, go to the person that you vented to and maybe they'll understand. But don't judge, because you wouldn't want people judging you for your choices. Number 9 is also a should not, and it is you should not quit. So again, the frustrations are piling on and you're like, I don't even want to be a bridesmaid anymore. But think about how that would make the bride feel. Again, she knows you, she loves you enough to ask her to be in her wedding, ask you to be in her wedding. So you shouldn't quit. You should think about how she would feel if you were just like, I hate these other bridesmaids, I gotta get out. That's not good, because that's the circle of her closest friends. So even if you want to quit, if you don't have a valid excuse, you shouldn't. So those are the 9 should-dos of every bridesmaid. Again, on Monday we did the 9 must-dos of every bridesmaid. I was wearing a different dress. It was teal. I was teal a lot in my bridesmaid journey. So go back and watch those. Again, ask me any questions, add your should-dos in the comments below. And if you know a bridesmaid at the beginning or even the middle of her journey, you should tag her below too, so she knows about Always a Bridesmaid and she could learn how to be a bridesmaid in all ways. Again, I wrote a book. I know it's probably backwards because of Facebook, and it is called Always a Bridesmaid, 20 Rules Every Bridesmaid Should Follow. Pre-orders should start this Friday if Amazon sends me my book in time and I approve it. So I hope that you've enjoyed these should-dos. I hope they were a little valuable for you. Oh, listen to my voice. And I hope that you have a stress-free walk down someone else's aisle if you're a bridesmaid right now. Thanks for joining me. And we will be live on Friday for the last of these 3 videos, the 9 don't have to do's of every bridesmaid. So get ready for those. Have a lovely Wednesday, and I will see you later.